Hi everyone, here is Acta and welcome back on my YouTube channel for more news on Infinite Magicraid. And today I want to talk about the future update coming this Thursday, because today we just had the preview of the patch notes. As always, content creators and moderators get the full preview patch note one day before everybody. So let's jump into it. So, first of all, we will have two new heroes in the game for Christmas. The first one will be Nicholas. He is a support from the Dragon Tribe, and this is a legendary hero. And then we will have a new epic one, Rudolph, an attacker from the Doom Legend faction. So, let's talk about the next hero type rate up. During this event, we will have more chance to get the following heroes. The first one is Tuck, the next one is Zyra, then Gramdy, May, and Thanatos. So let's have a look in the game, so I can comment them a bit. So the first one is Tuck. Tuck is a recent hero and he is one of the best one in the game for the Blue Tower of Mark. He is great. He is great because he is a great support. He can apply a huge shield on all your allies, 40% of his max HP, and also increase their maximum HP by 25% for 2 turns. There are not a lot of heroes in the game that can apply these buffs. This is a great, one of the best buff in the game. 25% max HP bonus and 40% shield. This is great. And also using this skill, he can cleanse the freeze on your allies. This is really nice. If you have exclusives on him, exclusive 2 will grant all allies 50% effect raise for 2 turns, and this is another great buff. But this is exclusive 2, so not really accessible. He is immune to freeze, and he will get some layers. Every time he will freeze an enemy, he will be more tanky and deal more damage. He deals damage based on his max HP using the basic attack, but trust me, this is not a great amount. Only 7, 8, 9% of his max HP. This is bad, and also he cannot crit using this, so he won't deal a lot of damage. His second ability here is interesting if you have the exclusive one, because he will have some chance, 40%, to freeze all enemies and all allies. If you have the exclusive one, he will get an extra turn. That means if you use this skill into this one, you will freeze all enemies, all allies, but you will also buff your allies and cleanse the freeze, so it becomes better. So the first exclusive is important on him. But if you are using him with other allies that cannot be frozen, it will be better, and you won't need this skill, okay? So he is a great unit. He is maybe a must-have to beat the Blue Tower of Mark at the moment. Trust me, this is a hero such as Catherine and Wim for the shield and the buff. He is great, and also the control using the freeze is great for the Blue Mark Tower. So you can try to summon him. Then you have Thanatos. He is maybe a key hero for the Red Mark Tower, because he can remove the shields, and you know, on the Red Mark Tower you don't have many units to bring to remove the shield. You have Thanatos, you have Carid, you have Brynhild, and I think that's pretty all, if I remember correctly. So only legendary heroes, and he is one of them. So he deals a lot of damage on enemies who has shields. He will reduce the healed effect and the shielded effect to enemies who are under this debuff here. He will do a lot of damage. As you can see, he has a lot of coefficients, and he is stealth, but this is a unique buff, so you cannot remove it. So this is interesting, and yeah, he is a great unit. He is a great DPS single target unit. Then you have Zyra. She is one of the best controller in the game. She can control on all skills, and she is almost immune to debuffs if you build her with some resistance, because at the beginning of the wave she will have this unique buff on her, and every stack of this buff gives her 10% effect res, and she has 5 stacks at the beginning of the wave, so she has a 50% effect res at the beginning, and she can control everything: reduce the attack, the defense, silence, freeze, stun, hypnotize, horrify. She is a great unit. And then we have Mae. So this is Mae. She is a decent hero, especially if you have exclusives on her. She becomes great. She deals a lot of some decent damage in AoE using her passive when you will inflict some debuffs on targets. You will lower the attack of all enemies. 40% is great if you don't have any hero on the red mark tower to lower the attack of bosses. This can be a solution. She can horrify in AoE and deal some extra damage. She is a nice hero in my opinion. And finally you have Gramdy. This is Gramdy. This is also a great unit because he is immune to freeze. When someone attack him, he can lower the speed. He can freeze, he will deal damage, more damage on enemies who are under speed down status. 5% of the target's max HP. 5% is great. That means you will deal the same amount of damage as HP burnings, approximately 5% on basic attack. That means if enemies attack Gramdy, you lower them, and then you will counter-attack thanks to Catherine maybe, and deal extra damage based on the target's max HP. So this is a great unit, and also he will leash, he will freeze. He is really an amazing hero. Then let's talk about the epic unit we have on the banner. We have Leah. Who is Leah? Leah is from the Forgotten. This is Leah. This is not a great unit in my opinion. She can apply some hypnotize, some speed down, and normally if she dies, this is not the hero who applies some bleeds. Okay, I thought it was another unit. So this is one of the only hero I don't really know the true potential. So it seems like she can hypnotize enemies. She restores HP if enemies lose the hypnotize. Okay, lower the speed in AoE, 20% only, and this is all. Okay, so this is, in my opinion, this is a bad controller unit, and nobody uses her. She is a trash epic unit, in my opinion. Then we have Danshell, or Deschanel. I think this is Deschanel, yeah. Yeah, this is Deschanel. Deschanel is a great unit from the Forgotten. Where is Deschanel? This is Deschanel. Deschanel is a great unit. She can heal a lot, increase the turn meta, cleans one random of non-layered dot debuff. She can apply a severe wound. For Gwyneth, this is a great support to bring because you don't need effect hit. If you have the second exclusive, she will apply it without the need of effect hit. A severe wound, 80% less heal on the boss, so this is great. And also she lowers the effect hit of the boss, so she is a great unit. Also she can apply some silence if you have exclusive one. Trust me, she is a great unit. Then we have Rumble and Iguli. This is Rumble. This is an interesting unit. He can apply a lot of speed down, freeze on enemies, and he is also immune to freeze. And he deals more damage, I think, on enemies with freeze, or something like this. No, he will shield himself when he attacks enemies on freeze. And you can inflict... okay, he heals himself when he attacks enemies on speed down and freeze. So this is a nice unit. He freezes a lot. Then you have Iguli. So this is Iguli. And Iguli is a decent epic unit to bring in a direct damage team because of her passive here. As you can see at the beginning of the wave, all allies will have a 30% crit damage bonus for 2 turns, and if you have her third exclusive, they will get a 60% crit damage increase passively at the beginning of the wave, so this is really interesting. She can apply feebleness, a crit rate up on herself, and inflict feebleness 2 instead of feebleness 1, so you increase your overall damage on enemies. She can freeze and deal a decent amount of damage, so this is a great unit to use with a direct damage team. And this is it. This is all for the heroes in Rates Up. Then you will have some Christmas events. So the first one, Christmas gifts. So it is a first event, the same as we had on Thanksgiving and Halloween. You have to log in 3 days in order to claim some exclusive rewards. You have an avatar and an avatar frame. So this is an avatar. Let me show you for those who doesn't know. This is the avatar. This is the avatar, and this is the avatar frame. So we will have exclusive one for Christmas. And also we will have a limited hero, an epic one, Rudolph, from December 19th to December 25th. So I don't know yet about this new hero, Rudolph. I don't know what he does. We will have to wait in order to see. So we will have some miracle wishes on the 3-day login. Up to 3, 4, 7, 12 miracle wishes, the new avatar frame, the new frame, and the new epic unit. Then we will have a new hero, legendary one, Santa Nicholas, in the new voyage type event. And this will be the event with the hammer, the Mystic Treasure Hunt, I think, if I remember correctly, from December 19th to December 22nd. And this is the worst. This is the worst voyage type event in my opinion, so it will be normally, if I am right, super hard to get the new limited legendary hero. This is the same limited hero as we had with Little Jack on Halloween. That means we will only be able to summon them or to get one copy on this event. So I hope this time we will be able to get him at least one copy on this event easier than on Halloween, because it was a nightmare. And the treasure hunt event is one of the worst event in the game. We have to spend almost 300 to 500 euros in order to get the legendary hero. So in my opinion, this is bad. But yeah, let's pass on it. And then we will have the Christmas adventure. And this is an event, maybe some space temples as we had on Halloween, with a ton of rewards from December 19th to December 25th. And so we will be able to get a legendary eye, dragon eye, to upgrade the exclusive of one of our legendary units. And all the rewards in it, so I don't have the rewards yet, so I don't know. I only have a screenshot with legendary dragon eye at the moment. And then we will have another event on which we will have to beat some enemies in order to get some points to unlock special avatar frame Christmas Reveal from December 19th to December 25th. So apparently we will get some extra XP potions. And we will have a holiday pass as the one we had for Thanksgiving, with a lot of Supreme Stones, diamonds, a bit of food, XP potions for almost $20, maybe 24 euros if I'm not mistaken, something like this, with an epic dragon eye. So this is interesting. This has a lot of value for the money we have to spend on it. And finally, they will adjust the stamina we are able to stock from 2,000 to 5,000. So this is a nice improvement for the storage of energy. 2,000 was not huge, 5,000 is great, is better. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. If it's the case, as usual, please like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye!
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.